So I wanted to grab you on your way passing through the kitchen. You're having a busy day. There's a lot going on. I know that there's a hearing going on with Reddit and Robinhood, which, I was trying to catch up on. But tell me what's going on in your world of crypto and blockchain and cell token.
Well, there's a big commotion, right? I mean, I think last week was like the week where everybody discovered Bitcoin, the rich people, the famous people, like the biggest investors in the world, right? And everybody realized that they all need to have some crypto assets, right? And so Reddit is exploding, Twitter is exploding, people are Robinhood, right? I mean, people are grabbing as much money as possible, and they're all running and buying Bitcoin with both hands, right? A year ago, all these people, the same people, were saying bad things about Bitcoin, and today they're all can't get enough of it. So it's like we're moving from the early adopters to the mass adoption, right? We're kind of crossing the chasm, and now it's suddenly cool and hip, and to do what we've been doing for a decade. So yes.
So when we think about how it translates into everyday life, right? Like me going to a store, like an online store, and trying to pay for something, what's happening now is that you're seeing cryptocurrency actually be used in everyday life, right? I mean, I can't pay rent yet with it, but I can certainly start purchasing items with it, right? They added it to PayPal. I can use the Cell wallet. So walk me through how I can use it in everyday life.
So crypto it comes in different flavors, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, stable coins, and each one of them has a different purpose. It's just like you wouldn't get a truck when you're trying to just drive and see the countryside, right? You would use your private car or motorcycle or something like that. So the same way, you're not going to use Bitcoin to pay your rent, because if you paid your rent a year ago with Bitcoin, that rent is now 10 times higher. So you actually didn't pay $5,000; you paid $50,000.
So what can I use it for? Like, why would I invest in Bitcoin then?
Right. So Bitcoin is like an insurance policy. It's a store of value.
Okay.
Hodl. Right. Bitcoin, you hodl. Ethereum has all kind of exciting projects, and it's the future of finance. So you're betting on the future, right? You're betting on this being like this really, really exciting future. And stable coins are versions of the dollar, right? These are like electronic or digital versions of the dollar. And with them, you can pay or you can earn interest, right? So like on Celsius, you can earn 12.5% interest, which is 100 times more than your bank.
Okay, so let's say I have a bank account and I have $10 in the bank account, right? You're saying...
Go to Coinbase.
Hold on. In a bank, you're saying, okay, Chrissy's paying the bank in blockchain or in a wallet. There is an opportunity for Chrissy to get paid, not me pay the bank. Correct?
Right. So in a bank today, you're paying fees on everything, and they're not paying you for your money.
Right.
So what most people don't realize is that money makes money.
Okay.
Now the banks are very good at having money make money, but most of us don't have time for it, right? We can't figure out where can we put our money for it to work for us, because the banks usually just take it and steal it from us and do it for themselves.
Right.
So if you just take your dollars and you give them to Coinbase and you convert them from regular dollars to digital dollars, then there's a whole universe called DeFi, or decentralized finance, that makes your money earn money. And then, so you put it there, it earns 12% a year.
Right.
Anytime you need money, you take it out and you pay your bills.
Okay, so decentralized is what versus centralized?
So centralized is like Citibank or JP Morgan, right? They're they're basically controlling everything and they're keeping it all to themselves.
Okay, decentralized
means that it's all of us as a community. We all work together to basically create value for each other. So decentralized finance or DeFi is using blockchain and digital currencies to create value, and all of us, the people, we get to keep 100% of it, right? So that is why it's so much better. So it's a new concept. It's still a little confusing. but you can do it with $100, right? You don't
Right.
need millions of dollars. You can take $100 from your bank, go create USDC.
Okay, so that's where you download a wallet. So if I'm going
Right.
onto the App Store and I'm trying to go through all of these different apps, there's Coinbase, right?
Right.
And there's MetaMask.
You just need Coinbase and Celsius.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Okay.
Coinbase is a trust company. You can entrust them with your dollars, right? They convert it from a regular dollar to a digital
Okay.
dollar called USDC. So it's like USD with the letter C behind it for Coinbase.
Okay.
USDC, and then you send it to Celsius, and it starts earning interest immediately. All right. So while you're sleeping, you're walking, you're on vacation,
Who
you're
sleeps?
working, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, your money is making money, right? And if you have enough of it, your interest could be enough to pay your rent or to pay.
Well, what if I want to buy a house, right?
Right.
So now I'm starting to think about buying a home. How do you get to that point where, if I'm looking at trying to build credit to buy a house?
Right. So that when it comes to buying homes, the old system, the traditional system, still dominates. Meaning,
Right.
the company that issues you a mortgage, which is mostly banks that do that,
Yep.
they completely ignore anything that has to do with Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything
Yep.
like that. So they will give you zero credit for anything you have in our world, in the crypto world.
Yeah.
So it will not help you. Everything I just talked about is not going to help you with a mortgage or with better credit or anything like that. The only thing it does today is doomsday insurance, meaning store of value, HODL, or interest income. You can create yield
Mm-hmm.
that is 100 times more than your bank.
Can you take a loan against it?
You can take a loan against it, yes, but
Okay.
again, normally most people don't have that much money where they can take a loan that's enough to buy a house.
Right.
So you can take a loan to pay your taxes, you can take a loan to pay your rent,
Okay.
you can take a loan to buy more Bitcoin,
Okay.
and Celsius, for example, issues loans at 1%. So your cost
Much
cheaper than any
Right.
than any bank will give it.
So if I want to take a loan through Celsius, though, how would I do that? How would I actually go
So
about?
after you have assets in the Celsius app,
Mhm.
you just open it and say, I need dollars, right? And you tell us what your bank is. You say, I have JP Morgan account or I have a Citi account, and we just transfer you dollars. We send you dollars
But you have to
to your bank
have
account.
you have
You have to have
coins,
assets, right?
or can it be coins or assets to take a loan?
Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Okay.
Litecoin. We support 45 different digital assets
Okay.
that you can take a loan against, and your assets continue to gain in value. Bitcoin today is $52,000, right? So we have people that bought Bitcoin at 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000. Now it's worth 10 times as much, and they took loan. They didn't sell any of the Bitcoin, right? They hodled, right? Like this, they sat on their hands, and now it's worth much more. And when you take a loan against it, you're not selling it, so you don't have to pay taxes. You don't have a liquidity event, and the IRS cannot ask you to pay them half of it. So you're deferring your taxes like the rich people do, and you're taking a 1% loan like the rich people do, and your coins continue to increase in value like the rich people do. So that's the secret to it. Your money's working for you while you sleep.
But you have to have enough people involved,
You
right?
have
Which
to
is what we're
accumulate.
trying to do with USA Strong, right? We're trying to have enough sellers and buyers on the platform to have that flywheel, right?
Right, and you guys have an amazing flywheel because, again, the community that you have wants to help each other, right?
Yeah.
A seller in California wants to help somebody else who may be also a seller in Chicago if they need that product, right? So by supporting each other, by buying from each other, you're creating a very unique community. And because the USA Strong fees are 10% or less, everybody wins, right? Everybody wins and everybody reciprocates. And the only guy who loses is Amazon. Those guys at Amazon, I think they can afford to lose too, right? They're the richest, second richest guy in the world now. So they can afford to lose a few rounds.
Well, this was helpful. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of questions. I know you go live tomorrow. Where can people watch? I know you've been going live every Friday for about a year now. Where do people...
Third season, so it's been 3 years already. It's my third season.
Yeah, and you have 20,000 views, but where can people watch?
So yeah, if you want to watch our AMAs every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just go to YouTube, search for Celsius Network, and sign up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, get the notifications.
Smash the like button is
Smash
what they
the
say
like button,
in
yeah.
crypto.
Destroy it. Destroy the button.
The button. Yeah, yeah,
And
exactly.
if you want to learn about finance or about the cryptocurrencies or about hodling, that is the best place to do it. Again, we've been doing it for 3 years. It feels like a year. In crypto, a year is like 3 years in real life. But we would love to.
And we take crypto now. Do you know that?
Yes, yeah, you guys are amazing. Like Dogecoin and Bitcoin.
Dogecoin called us out. They did a whole Twitter feed about
I
us.
saw that. That's quite.
Very advanced.
I didn't get an endorsement for Dogecoin. I mean, you're way ahead of me. You know, like.
We
So,
are an advanced website,
yes,
that's for sure.
Yes, so definitely. No, it's doing good, doing well, and helping each other, helping the community, local shopping. You know, like I think I'm shocked that no one has done this 20 years ago. I mean, it's amazing how everybody gets up there on TV, every politician, like, we're gonna do this, and then they don't do anything. Just do it. Stop talking and do it. So let's help create this community and help each other get strong.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Go local, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us.